Welcome back. We're excited to have you with us today as we explore this luxury hotel set in the Sonoran Desert. We're going to take you inside and give you a full tour of the room, the property, and the amenities, and let you know what you need to know before you book a stay here. At the base of Pinnacle Peak, the Four Seasons Resort Scottsdale isn't just a hotel, it's a desert oasis. This hotel promises luxury in the wild, but is it too isolated? Does it live up to the 5-star hype and the price tag? Well, today we're taking you inside to find out. Welcome to Travel at Random. We're Ryan and Trevor. This channel started out of a love of travel. We're here to share unbiased and self-funded trip reports, hotel and flight reviews, and travel advice. We hope we inspire your next getaway. We have dozens of videos, so for even more content, check out the playlist in the description and browse the channel. If you enjoy the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. You can also check out our channel memberships here and on Patreon for even more content. Thank you for watching. Now let's head to the hotel. The Four Seasons Resort in Scottsdale is located about 30 miles north from the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport in the Troon North neighborhood, and is surrounded by rocky desert mountains and lush golf courses. We arrived just before 8 p.m. and were greeted immediately by the valet. Service is one of those things that you look for at a high-end hotel, especially Four Seasons, and he was friendly and helpful. We booked this hotel as part of the American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts program, which includes a few extra items with each stay, like early check-in, late checkout, daily breakfast for two, a $100 resort credit, and a room upgrade if available. Check-in is one of those places where we found the service to be a bit lackluster. The experience was quick and efficient, but it could have been at any Hilton or Marriott. There was no special touch or even water offered, which is normally something you'll find at a high-end resort. Also, when we went to check out, there was a massive line, so that diminished the experience just a bit. We booked a Premier Casita King room and were upgraded to the Premier Vista Casita. All of the rooms here are in smaller buildings spread around the property. There are a few different varieties, but all of the Casita rooms are roughly the same size and layout at about 500 square feet or 46 square meters. When booking, the different room types mostly have to do with their location, the views, or the patio features like fire pits or plunge pools. Welcome to our Premier Vista Casita, room 212. This spacious room has a minimalist design, but all of the finishes and furniture are high-end. Overall, this was a very comfortable room. The king-size bed features the famous Four Seasons bedding, which is all high-quality, crisp, and comfortable. The feather and down pillows are amazing and something we always look forward to at a Four Seasons property. There were charging outlets on the side of each nightstand. At the foot of the bed is a sofa bed, so if you're traveling with children, this may come in handy. Across the room is a gas fireplace. This is controlled with a switch on the wall. Under the large wall-mounted TV is a small storage shelf and a table with seating for two. Upon arrival, we were given a welcome box of chocolates, which was set out on the table, as well as a bottle of local spring water from nearby Sedona. There is an entry space in the room, and here you'll find an alcove with a coffee and tea station, chargeable minibar, and a refrigerator. The minibar includes a variety of sweet and savory snacks, soft drinks, and alcohol. Complimentary canned water is also provided daily and refreshed at each service. It's nice to see that this resort is not using plastics. The bathroom is a good size and features dual vanities with a nice little storage drawer to help keep things tidy. There's a standalone shower and a soaking tub, although the tub is a little short and the shower was a little on the small side. The fixtures were all high quality and what you'd expect at a Four Seasons. The amenities here are all grown Alchemist, and these are the same ones that Delta uses in their Sky Clubs and on board their aircraft, so we're familiar with them and enjoy them. The toilet is in its own little room. The cotton towels are decent, and there are bathrobes provided as well. Across the entry from the bathroom is a generous walk-in closet. There are plenty of hangers and space for your suitcases. There's also a room safe, some shelves, and drawers. Wi-Fi is included for all guests. The speeds were good and the connection process was simple. It worked well in the room and around the resort property. Each casita has an outdoor patio or balcony on the upper level units. Ours had 2 substantial chairs with ottomans. The lower level rooms have a TV. Ours just has an expansive view of the west, out over Pinnacle Peak.
Good morning. That was a great Four Seasons bed, and now I'm enjoying some coffee and this fantastic view.
So that's the room. Let's go explore the property. The Four Seasons Scottsdale is an oasis in the desert. This property seamlessly blends into the rocky surroundings and the landscaping is well maintained. There are 210 guest rooms between 25 adobe casitas. This resort is spread out and the casita buildings all just have a few rooms each. The buildings are adobe, so they have thick, well-insulated walls. This resort feels like a part of the landscape. You can walk the property, or buggy service is available 24/7. There's a $57 per night resort fee, but the items stated as included here are pretty basic, like fitness center and pool access. We'll say it every time, we don't like resort fees, and when it doesn't cover anything extra, they're really offensive. Resort fees are just an extra cash grab. Tell us what you think about resort fees in the comments. Valet parking is $45 and self-parking is $30, both per day. The resort fee does not cover parking, but in the end we weren't charged for self-parking. The resort also provides a complimentary shuttle to the Troon North Golf Club. This area is a bit remote, so unless you hop in a car, you'll be eating at the resort, but there are several dining options here. Most are located in the main lobby building. There's the Desert Orchard, a cafe with smoothies, coffee, pastries, and light snacks. This is open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Just off the lobby, showcasing an outdoor terrace with impressive views of Pinnacle Peak, is the Onyx Bar and Lounge. There's a small dining menu here along with craft cocktails. The cocktails were all interesting tweaks on bar staples, and we thought they were really good. There were some bar bites and larger items too if you're looking to grab dinner here. This is open in the late afternoon and evenings. In the morning, they set out a self-service coffee station on the bar along with a few pastries. Just past the bar is Talvera, a Spanish-style steakhouse. It's only open Wednesday through Sunday, so unfortunately we didn't get a chance to eat here. Proof is the main restaurant at the resort. It's open all day, and the menu here is a Southwest-ish American comfort food. This is also where breakfast is served. It's got sort of a dive bar vibe, and the service is casual. We had dinner here one night during our stay, and the food was good, and for the area, we thought it was reasonably priced. We should note, casual attire was pretty much okay everywhere at this resort. Breakfast at Proof was included as part of our booking. The benefit was for up to $40 per person per day. This is an a la carte menu. And in a first for us, breakfast came with an amuse-bouche one morning. It was a little French toast bite with some fresh berries. During our stay, we tried the avocado toast, the veggie hash, the smoked salmon, and the yogurt parfait. We thought these were all pretty good. The waiter even sent us off with to-go coffee cups, a nice touch. The last dining option is Saguaro Blossom, the poolside restaurant and bar. It's open from midday and has a lot of refreshing dishes like poke and sandwiches. The full menu is available poolside as well. In addition to the restaurants, room service is available 24/7. The main pool is large and has great views of the surrounding mountains. It's split over 2 levels, with the lower level being adults only. There are loungers around the area and cabanas available for rent. The staff are quick and will set up your lounger and bring you water as soon as you sit down. There are stations set up around the pool with water and complimentary sunscreen and aloe. The resort wasn't very busy during our stay, but the staff are very observant and the service at the pool was fantastic. There are some rooms which feature private plunge pools if you want a more private experience. All of the pools are heated in the cooler months as well. While it was a bit chilly, we thought the temperature in the pools was great during our visit in January. There's a large hot tub secluded from the larger pool area. The resort does offer several kids programs and a separate kids pool area if you're traveling as a family. If you're looking to get out and do something active,
There's a great hike to Pinnacle Peak just outside the resort.
a daily complimentary guided hike to the Pinnacle Peak is run by the hotel, or you can easily find the path to walk to the trailhead. This is a 4.1 mile out and back trail with 1,000 feet of elevation gain and offers some great views of the valley. We visited in January and the weather was perfect for this hike. If you're here during a hotter month, do this hike early and bring water. There is a nice visitor center at the trailhead with bathrooms and a place to top off your water bottle. Sticking closer to the resort, there are 2 tennis courts here. If it's too hot, don't worry, there's a fully air-conditioned fitness center open 24 hours a day, though it was a little tightly packed. There are also rooms for spin and yoga classes. The resort features a spa, although we found the pricing to be on the higher end, so we skipped it. To complete the tour, there's always a gift shop. This sold an array of clothing and other items. There's also the Mercado, a self-service convenience market with some snacks and sundries, just off the lobby. The prices here were similar to the in-room minibar. The Mercado was open 24/7 and featured self-checkout. This property was built in 1999 and renovated in 2018. The grounds are well maintained and the rooms are in very good shape. They do a great job keeping up with the maintenance and the resort looks new. Walking around, you never get a real sense of the full scale of the property. Everything is tucked away and feels like a much smaller resort. The buildings blend into the surroundings, so it feels very much a part of the environment. The service was good and the staff were always friendly and helpful. Service was not really personalized though, but the pool staff were the highlight. We thought a room was comfortable and a good size. So, is it 5 stars? Well, for a US resort, we'd say yes. Service internationally is on a higher level, and we've experienced a higher level of service at Four Seasons properties in Asia. With that said, this was an enjoyable stay. One example of a service shortfall, we asked about booking their advertised in-casita dining experience. We were told that those required 72 hours advance notice, which wasn't listed anywhere. We get it, but we were a little surprised they didn't have an alternative available. The location is a bit remote, and this is a great place if you want to get away and relax, but you will need to take a car to get to anything not at the resort. There are a number of dining options within a 10 to 15 minute drive. If you're looking for easier access to a range of shopping and dining, check out the southern area of Scottsdale, near the Old Town. With that said, if you're looking for a bit of an escape, this resort delivers. If you were thinking of going to Scottsdale, bear in mind that this is the desert, and depending on the time of year, it can get very hot. We visited in January and the weather was great. The resort had plenty of misters, but do your homework and check what the weather will be before you plan your visit. If you're willing to brave the heat, rates in summer can be half of what we paid. So, was this resort worth it? Well, on our visit in January, we spent about $1,100 a night. This is not cheap, but for Scottsdale, it's in line with what the top luxury resorts charge. You can definitely find nice resorts for less. Value for money is debatable. We thought the room and the property were fantastic. The service was excellent except for our check-in experience, which left a little to be desired. We also found that there weren't a lot of options for dinner since Talvera was closed several days. With all that said, we would stay here again. The rooms and the amenities were excellent. Thanks for making it to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Both of these really help out the channel and we appreciate it. If you're looking for other ways to support the channel, check out our memberships here and on Patreon. Thank you for watching. On to the next adventure.